think you have to have a heart of desire. You have to have a football IQ, be able to make moves while on the go, um, to make people miss. Um, just a lot of things that you most of all you just got to want it. You got to have the desire to like I say either run past somebody or run over someone to get to your goal.
Gotcha. Dante.
For me, what makes the running back great would be his whole ability to change the whole outcome of the game. Whether it's forcing the defensive coordinator to put 8 feet in the box to stop you, and you still can't stop you, still running the ball, or whether they're stopping the run, his diversity or his creativity to run the ball, throw the ball, run to the slide, play receiver, just being pretty much being able to do it all. Finding a way just to be an athlete on the field. Kind of like what he said, finding a way when there is really no way.
Gotcha. So, like, what professional running back would you say fits your category and also yours, Pete?
I already said mine was Eddie Smith. That's
okay.
no question about it.
Bus, wrong bets.
All right. How did you guys, come game time? I know we had a strategy involved. I know when I played, I wanted to make sure that, the first quarter I knew I'm gonna get some hard hits, but I know after second and third, them guys gonna be wore down. Can you give me your mentality when you was playing the game, and how did you want to go against your opponents?
I wanted to kind of wear them out. I wanted to be the type of running back that got stronger as the game went on. So while they're exerting their energy trying to tackle me and bring me down, they struggling more than I am. So by come fourth quarter, I'm more fresh than obviously the defense is. Just like I said, find a way.
Okay. The question was, how did you set up a defense like during the course of the game? Did you have a strategy involved to where, like for example, I'm gonna give a quick example. You know how in basketball Jordan said in the first quarter I'm gonna chill, second quarter I'm gonna take. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh.
Give me your strategy in each game how you wanted to play. I know football is a little different, but
I feel like with our condition and everything that no matter if I carry the ball 20, 25 times during the fourth quarter, I'll be fresh. But my mentality was first play of the game, I'm coming out trying to go 80. I take no prisoners, and that's the way I ran the ball, and that's the way I always approach the game. So whether it's the first play or the last play, I'm coming out, I'm coming full steam right at you.
gotcha.
All's out.
Well, one of the big questions that we was talking about earlier between both of us is what running back do you feel should get some notoriety from this interview that they probably didn't even play like maybe he plays as a freshman, after that he didn't play no more, so who would you consider the best running back that never played at Central all 4 years? Like for example, I had Delvin Brown, John Harris, those type guys that was amazing athletes as freshmen but never played anymore. Did you have anybody like that?
Freshman year.
Or maybe just didn't play at all, but like should have played.
In my opinion,
Okay.
I think that Keon Jackson, he could have been a front if he had been a running back.
Gotcha.
He was one of the athletes that could make moves, make kids, make cats miss. So I think that if he had got a chance, or we had switched roles, he'd probably be sitting here, versus me because he was just that type of athlete.
Gotcha.
I said, as we were talking about earlier, I feel Willie Collins would have been a special back. I don't know how many years. I think he only played 1 year, but Willie was a good running back. And also, we don't talk about Tory Armstrong. They call him Scrappy.
Yeah.
Scrappy was another, not as fast as Dante, but that build that he's going to run you over. He was a physical running back, so I think he should get a little acknowledgement too.
Gotcha. Now, according to history books, Dante, as used a killer on defense, and Ping, you was too. I did a little research on it. You had like over 70 tackles, 8 sacks your senior year, and I was shocked by that because I thought you was more focused on offense. Of course, with Dante, you had 180 tackles in one season, which is crazy. So who's the best running back you guys faced when you played defense?
Mine was in practice going up against Royce and Allen. So
Okay.
I mean, I feel like from my sophomore year to my senior year when I graduated, all the overall thing is we had so much D1 talent on those teams that it was unbelievable. So if you had a chance to go against Alf, who was 6'1", 230, huge, strong as an ox, and can run and still had speed enough to get past you. So if you get beat up with that, then here comes little brother who
Yeah.
makes one move and just run past you.
Yeah.
That was enough for me.
Gotcha.
So that's how I feel about it.
Gotcha. Dante?
For me, I would say Lake Central running back at the time, things like Daniel Johnson.
Okay.
They had a counter play that they ran, and it was like you couldn't get to him. You know,
I hate Lake
what-
Central counters.
Man, that kind of play they ran over there, it was, you have to get through 5-7 defenders, and if you got even with him, he'll pull past you, and he going for, a big gain, or he take it to the house. So he probably was one of the toughest running backs we gave against.
Wow.
Everything had to kind of be perfect as far as the blocking scheme, the whole defense, to fit the kind of running attack they had at this point.
Gotcha. Would there ever be another running back with your talents at EC again, or actually in the in the region? I mean, because I really haven't seen, maybe James Aldridge at Maryville a couple of years ago. He was one of them special running backs like you guys. Do you feel like you'll ever see another running back at EC first, and also in the region period again?
I think we got a special guy coming up, and it all depends on what position he plays. But the hiring from the Calumet area, I've seen him play Pop Warner. He's special, but he's a gifted catching the ball. He can throw the ball, and he can run the ball. So it all depends on what, if they do decide that they'll play running back. I think he'll be special.
Gotcha.
Not too familiar with a local talent value, but as far as someone being as good or better than me, I hope so. Records may be broken, and I hope that someone here out in Chicago is one to break with my records. So,
Gotcha. All right. Now, I want to kind of touch on your season as juniors. In fact, I'm gonna do the next.